Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to cover the most important literary movement, that is the Scottish Chaucerians. In the upcoming videos of my YouTube channel, we will be talking about all the literary movements of the Renaissance age, the Romantic age, and furthermore about all of them. Moving to this particular video, as the name says, Scottish Chaucerians, we get to know that it is something related to Geoffery Chaucer. Yes, we are guessing it right. It is related to Geoffrey Chaucer, his writing style, the verse, and everything that was related to Chaucer, which has been adapted by different writers of the Renaissance age. So, that group of writers is known as the Scottish Chaucerians. Now, before moving on to the writers of this Scottish Chaucerians group or the literary movement, first it is important to know that what exactly Scottish Chaucerians wrote. So, these were the courtly poets who were influenced from 1425 to 1550. They were highly influenced by Geoffrey Chaucer. The 15th century proved the golden period for Scottish Chaucerians. Moving forward, these poets acknowledged Geoffrey Chaucer as their master. As I already said, they used rhyme royal stanza. We know that rhyme royal stanza, it was started by Geoffrey Chaucer. Now, what exactly these Chaucerians were? They were imitators, they were copiers, they were followers of Chaucer. Like Chaucer used to write in an allegory form, even these group of writers used to write in an allegory form. They also used the 7 lines rhyme royal scheme or the stanza for which Chaucer was famous. Now, moving forward to who all were included in the Scottish Chaucerians literary movement, the writers were King James I, or he is also known as James IV of Scotland. Second was Robert Henryson. Third was William Dunbar. Fourth was Gavin Douglas. Talking about the writer King James I, 1566 to 1625. He was also known as James VI of Scotland. He ruled England from 1394 to 1437. James VI was one of the greatest poets among Scottish Chaucerians. The very popular love allegory written by James I is King's Quair. Now, this semi-autobiographical work of King James I talks about one lady, the lady about whom he loved. So the name of the lady is, you may note it down, Lady Jane Beaufort. So Jane, Beaufort, Lady Jane Beaufort. She was the niece of Henry V, with whom he was laterly married in 1424. So King James I wrote a semi-autobiographical novel about a lady, Jane Beaufort. So the rhyme scheme that Chaucer used was ABABBCC. This was the rhyme scheme. I repeat, ABABBCC. Chaucerian rhyme scheme royale that was used, or King James I used in his work. The name of the work is King's Quair. Now, another important thing about King James I is that he is also known for translation of authorized version of Bible, which got published in 1611. Now, another important thing about King James I is that he is also known for translation of authorized version of Bible, which got published in 1611. Another prominent writer of this literary group, that is Scottish Chaucerians, is Robert Henryson, born on 1403, died 1506. He comes under the best Chaucerian amongst all. He gained popularity through one of his best poems, that is Testament of Criseyde, which is a continuance of Chaucer's work Troilus and Criseyde. So now, this writer wrote a work that was uncompleted or unfinished by Geoffrey Chaucer. Some other notable works of Henryson are Orpheus and Eurydice. So I will be spelling that, you might note it down. Orpheus, 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 and Eurydice, Eurydice, Eurydice. Next important work is Robin and Macne, Robene, Robin, and Macne, Makbyne. Next important work is the Morale Fabilis of Aesop the Phrygian. The Morale, Morall, Fabilis, Fabilis of Aesop, Aesope, the Phrygian, Phrygian. So William Dunbar, born 1460, died 1530. His most famous work is the Lament for the Makers. Born in 15th century, he is an amorist, a moralist, and a satirist. His passion of love for beauty can be seen in his various works. So some of his very famous love allegories are the Golden Barge and the Thistle and the Rose. So now the Thistle and the Rose is written to rejoice in the marriage of James IV with the daughter of Henry VII. Her name is Margaret Tudor. So there are most important works or the allegories which I have mentioned. So the last writer of the Scottish Chaucerian group is Gavin Douglas, born 1474, died 1522. Douglas has started his career by writing an allegory named Palace of Honour, which is an imitation of Chaucer. It is directly an imitation of Chaucer. Place of Honour is full of moralist art, and Douglas wrote his work with moral purpose. Douglas is very famous for his translation of the 12 books of Aeneid. So he is best known for the 12 books of Aeneid, that he has not directly wrote this book, but it is a translation. So coming on to the end of this video, we have discussed what the Scottish Chaucerian group is all about, who were the prominent writers of this important literary movement. We have discussed some major works of these writers. Also in the upcoming videos, we will be covering important literary moments of the Renaissance age. Today we have covered Scottish Chaucerians. In the upcoming videos, we will subsequently move forward to the other movements also. We don't have only one literary movement in this age of Renaissance. We have others as well. So that's it for today's video. I hope you all have understood the text very clearly and easily. To join our online classes, please email us at megha09academy@gmail.com, or you can directly call or WhatsApp us on the given number. Thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.